Shows it's working. YouTube's working just fine. Okay, there, it's working. I just couldn't hear myself. So this is Evil Dead. It's similar to DBD, except slightly different. You play Survivor or the Kandarian Demon. Here, I'll go through the tutorial just for you guys. Just for you. We'll start off with the Survivor tutorial. So this is the Survivor. Oh wait, the music's too loud. So there's different classes. There's Leader, which gives you like an aura, which buffs your stats. Warriors do melee damage. More melee damage. Hunters do the opposite. They do more gun damage, range damage. And then support characters, they just help teammates stay alive. We'll be playing as Army of Darkness Ash, who is a warrior, so I do more melee damage. And we'll go after him. Every survivor has their own unique ability. So, like, Warrior Ashes is a bit basic. You get, like, a potion effect, and it makes it so you do more melee damage. So the Kandarian Demon has forced its way into our world. Humanity's salvation lies in lost pages of the Necronomicon and Kandarian Dagger. Find the pages, destroy the Dark Ones, save your souls. That's literally the Survivor's objective. So we have, like, a little potion, but I'm not going to use it, because we have to do this part. And yes, there's voice lines, they talk. Melee is your main mode of combat. Dodging consumes a stamina. So this is light. This is heavy. And then you can dodge. And then drink Shemcolis to recover some of your health bar. And because of the class I'm currently playing, I can only pick up 3, but some classes can pick up to 5. So we drink, and our health. Use Amulet for extra protection. Its power is only reduced by taking damage. Follow the path. Now I'm going to keep this axe. Turn on your flashlight to explore the shed. The flashlight can reveal hidden items. See any items? They just appear out of nowhere. These are the most powerful weapons, but the hardest to find. So yeah, we're just going to keep our axe. I like the axe. Fight against the Deadites. Light attack, heavy attack, yeah. Execute a finisher or special attack when F appears. So this is a Deadite. And then we can do a finisher and just kill it. Like that. Hello, buddy. Boom. I am going to warn you guys, and now I did set it so kids don't watch this, but there's a bunch of gore. You're dissecting things and all that. So don't watch this if you are extremely sensitive. Boom. Search the house. We're not going to do that. So there are guns, but we're not using those currently. Ranged. Shooting is the most effective way to defeat it, but ammo is scarce, so make every shot count. So we have a hunting rifle or a revolver. We're going to take the hunting rifle. Now, because I'm playing a warrior, we don't do as much damage. Slug luck. Okay, we do a ton of damage, but not enough to kill it. And there are cars. Get into the vehicle. Drive to travel more quickly. Run over enemies. If a non-survivor is driving, you can ride as a passenger. And then it's literally the casual. Then we drive. Look at all these enemies. But it does damage the car, so be careful. Then leave. And then there's our objective. Boom. Piece 1. Collect all pieces in the map. So you have to collect the pieces. And now the game is just... And then there are supply crates. Pink F. Collect these bottles to upgrade character sets for the rest of the match. I love those combos. So we have melee, so like melee damage, attack speed, range damage. And for every... Oh god, I heard you. So we have range, which makes it so we do more damage. Health, increase our health, obviously. Fear, which is the mechanic, which makes it so we get possessed, potentially. That reduces it. Stamina, obviously, for running and dodging. Shield is this little thing with the amulets. So if I were to put 2 points into this, and then use my amulets, you get 3 bars of shield. Well, that's because I upgraded it. Oh, and then the crates, these also give it. So this hammer is basic and doesn't give you anything with serious value. And you get pink F. You get 1. Now it's just giving us pistols. Obviously, this last one's gonna have a pistol. But I'll keep this. And then we can... Now, ranging on what character you're playing, or what class you're playing, will be... So we have a bunch of melee, so we want to max our melee. Ranged has like 2 points, because it's just not that good, and it's not going to be used that much. And then we'll do stamina for our last ones. And then 1 health. So yeah, that's how that mechanic works. So you just hit tab, spend. Oh, there's the last one. Now see, I'm doing a ton of damage. You can basically one-shot if you're playing a hunter and you have ammo. But I like melee because it's easier. And you don't use too much ammo. It's an amulet. And then these are the objectives. Stay within the page's activation aura until the bar fills to collect the pages. Now, it's going to go by really quick, but in a match, it'll take like a few minutes. But because this is a tutorial, I'm going to be quiet for the rest of this until we finish the boss battles. So it's done. Now, obviously, it's unfair if that were to actually happen. So, of course, it's not like actually 5 seconds. It takes longer. To let the dagger, yeah, you must stand the aura. Now, there will be hordes of enemies coming for you. So now we have to go banish the dark ones, but we need to reduce our fear. This is the state where the demon can possess you. Like, literally, he can take control of your body, shoot your teammates. So our fear is being lowered. Obviously, there's no demon. It's just all fantasies and acts. But now we're getting to a stage, like, mid-game, or end-game. Use the Kandarian dagger to defeat the Dark Ones. So you just kill them. Obviously, it isn't this easy. It's just a tutorial. It would take 15 minutes. And then there's the book. And that's the ability. So that's the point of it. You get pages, you do the objectives, you defeat the Dark Ones, and then you protect the book. Now, Survivor's pretty fun, but then there's the Demon, who is absurdly good. There's 4 different demons. I'll make a separate video of all the demons and their units and stuff. But for the sake of this, we'll run... What is right now in the chat? So there's 4 different demons. The Plaguebringer, she infects survivors with the Blight, which damage them. She's a witch. Warlord, nope. Not him. We're not going for him. This one's the Master of Possession. And then there's Necromancer, which is like skeleton army style. We're gonna play as Evil Ash, because he is amazing. I'll show the other demon. Like, I'll go through the tutorial with Necromancer, and then I'll show you the other demon I play a lot. You have been awakened from our ancient slumber. A group of the living seek the lost pages of the Necronomicon to banish us from their world. One by one, we must take them. Now, currently, you're seeing some things. The Q abilities are a unique ability. So, Book of Dead. Do not let the survivors collect the lost pages in Necronomicon. This is a tutorial, so honestly. If the survivors reconstruct the book, the demon will be banished from the world of living. So that's like the losing. In your spirit form, which is what we're currently in, you are invisible and move quickly. We also... we just go through things. Infernal Energy. You have a variety of methods to weaken and destroy survivors. To execute these actions, you'll need Infernal Energy. So you just collect Infernal Energy. Alright, we have maximum points. Possession. You can possess deadites or survivors if you accumulated enough Infernal Energy. If you don't have enough Infernal Energy to perform a possession, collect more Infernal Orbs. So possession. So F. So now, I'm playing as him. We have lights, we have heavies, and then we have the abilities. Now this would be if there was a survivor here. And then there's the other ability. And then you can dodge. And then I unpossess and he just dies. Now, those are just the basic units. There's 3, or well, let me get over here and I'll show you. Sorry. As a demon, one of your most useful skills is placing portals to spawn your minions. The power and number of these evil units depend on upgrades you apply during the match. So, hold after a turn. Yeah, we're in our spirit form. So, there's 2 different types of portals. There's the basics and then there's the elites. These are the basics. These guys over here. Obviously. And then there are elite units. So, he has a giant weapon. Now, that does a ton of damage. And then if there was a survivor, we could rush, hit him. Oh god, I ran out of Infernal Energy? These things cost a lot. Do not question. But you get my point. And then there's the boss, but we'll get to that later. Now, we can possess cars, yes. You just quite literally drive it. You can run the survivors over, but we're not going to waste our Infernal Energy on that. So yeah, leave the car. We're not going to do the car. Some objects can be possessed. Each has their own abilities and traps. Activating these objects at the right moment can be the key to defending the living. So we can set an evil trap tree. So we can set it. But then we can possess the tree. And then do this. Boom. Possession. Supply crate traps. I like these. You can set 2 kinds of traps in supply crates. An Ash's Hand trap, which scare and damage survivors, or a mini Ash's trap, which scares survivors and steal some of their items. And so you can trap it, and you can change it. There's no one here, so we'll just use the most useless one. So you can trap these, and when survivors go to open them, they'll get like a mini animation, and it'll do that thing. And yes, they do actually steal items, like ammo and stuff. Proximity portals can be placed anywhere on the map. Scare traps must be set in predetermined spots. When a survivor steps into either zero, evil units will spring out. So if a survivor were to run into this, they'll get jump scared. And then obviously there's another tree. So upgrades go. A variety of actions raise your threat level. They include possession, collecting infernal orbs, survivors activating traps, inflicting damages to survivors, placing portals or scare traps, and summoning bosses. The greater your threat level, the faster you raise survivors' fear levels. When their fear levels are high, you can use more powerful abilities. So we hit talent, and then our infernal energy just makes it so we can carry more, and we regenerate orb energy like every few seconds. Possession, at maximum, it does like more health, more damage, the cost reduction, and balance bar, which is like, and then does your portal basics. At max, it does more damage and health, and an additional unit will spawn. Elites aren't that good. They just do 25% of damage and health. Boss is where the good stuff comes in. At level 5, we can get 30% damage and health, and the boss is immune to being stunned. And then there's the more useless kinds I don't like paying attention to. Demon Vision just gives you additional vision distance and stuff. Traps just do more fear and spawn elites. So we'll do 1 into 3 into boss. We'll generate energy every few seconds. And that's it. Demonic Dash. You can perform a Demonic Dash to paralyze survivors with fear. The dash will affect any survivors who are hit and increase their fear level to injury. So there's no survivors, but... And then, woo! Now if you do that through survivors, you gain infernal energy. There's the bonfire. And then summon the boss. Use all your power to destroy the Necronomicon. So we'll summon... Oh, here's our unique ability. Yes, we just summon a flautist. And then... And then there's skeletons. We destroyed a book. Destroy. Boom! The elite unit. It just came. Now, it's not that easy. And then I'll show you the other demon's boss. So we'll play a game of Puppeteer. Puppeteer is my main person. The main one I like playing. So I'll show you a game of that, and although I won't win, we can show you how it looks. So we got a lobby. So as the demon... So Puppeteer, this is the Puppeteer. Ooh, look at the levels of these guys. I'm level 32, they're above level 100. Yeah, we're not gonna win, but that's honestly fine. We may not win, but we don't care. Again, this game is pretty graphical. Do not watch if you're easily sensitive. If you do not like seeing stuff. Because this game can get pretty violent. It's basically about as gory as Dead by Daylight, except there's a bit more to it. So the puppeteer is like an alien-like creature who is the master of possession. Puppeteer. Units you possess have more health, deal more damage, and their attacks increase fear in targets. This is Eligos, the boss. He can immobilize, he can yeet rocks at you, and he can squeeze you. So, the main units you want to be using on Puppeteers is Basics and the boss. Elite units aren't that good on him. At least in my opinion. They're not really good. The only elite units they're good with is the Warlord, which is right down there, and that's it. Survivors make enough noise, the demons can see their outlines and position on the map. So you can't find the survivors right away. You need to find them yourself. But finding the survivors right away is a bad idea because you want to level up. Remember, leveling up is key. Everything in this game is strategic. You need to strategize everything. Look, there's a chest. We'll use Ash's hand. Put 1 point into Infernal Energy so we carry extra. If anyone talks in chat, it might take me a second to realize because I'm trying to pay attention to the game. So we spawned here. That's the Necronomicon pages. This is Dagger. So they're probably going to be like somewhere up here. But again, we're not going to look for them. We'll work our way there, but we're not going to look for them right away. If you find the survivors right away, don't expect to do anything with them, because you need to have your portals. Portals are key. They already found the first page. Dunno. You should have cut them off when you were still alive. So now we're level 3, we have our basic portals, so now we hunt for them. Again, we're only really expecting to kill them late game. You just want to apply pressure at the start. But hey, we'll place one down just so we can get some good levels. And we don't know where they are. They're probably at the very top. If not, they're on the other side, part of the map. They're all playing decent survivors, excluding Thinker. The other 3 are doing... So someone just got hit, and although it's really minor, I got a few points because of it. There's someone. It's Hunter Ash, and I know his ability. He can basically banish you. So we're not gonna place any portals on him, but we are gonna jump scare him. So look, he got scared. Yeah, dummy. Now I'm gonna use my Power Possess, because he just used his ability, which pushed me out of possession. Now these survivors look pretty good. Now I'm dead. And here's another page that they're gonna get in a few seconds. But I hear some chests. So they're looting up, they've got some pages. We're not gonna win, obviously, but I can at least teach you guys something. Y'all are dumb. I got 3 of the... he had his ability again. So, tensions are high right now. Tree! I can possess Cheryl. Nice job. We are getting some decent levels. They're at 2 pages. I don't know where the last one is before they move on to objectives. The goal is to get to level 10 before they get anywhere with the objectives. So we're probably gonna make it, but it's gonna be narrow. And I need to follow these guys now. Again, I don't use elite units often, which is why I just placed down my 1 elite, because I don't use it. Alright, but I'm not gonna take that. Bro, my guy just turned around. They can't see the traps, so I'm very confused why he didn't decide to go in that direction. So they're gonna spend some time looting, possibly. That was decent. Nice. That was just to hurt her a slight bit. Because you can hurt them with the car. Now, this person's making the dumb decision of going on their own, so we're gonna follow them. Yeah, they'll begin the objective eventually, but I'll have a kill. Never mind, she seems to be going back to her friends. They're going for the dagger right now, but we have our boss now. Now our boss, we want to get it to level 5. That's my playstyle. We try to get it to 5. Don't worry about her dialogue. You don't quite have to care much about it. Now we're gonna use our boss, because I'm just crazy. Now, that boss, you're probably thinking, why was it so quick? Well, our boss is too weak. Now, they're gonna complete this. Alright, we did our best. So now we automatically get spawned at the pages. And our boss is on a lengthy cooldown because I decided to use it. But now every point we get, we have to try our best to put into boss. So like I need to get boss to level 16 if I want to put another point in. So now, be simple as that, I have to begin. We have to go back and oppress. They're at the cave. Let's meet them halfway. No, I'm actually going to use mini ashes now. Yep, they're going through the tunnel. Now I have an idea. A really devious one. I think they're stopping just so they can loot up. But we're gonna go down this tunnel. Possess something. Bro, I missed! Are you kidding me? It's okay. We have... Get instant point. Why aren't they healing? They should have healed him. Run! Now, what would have been wise is to stay there, because... Look, someone's already there. Our boss just came off a cooldown, but we only have 3 points invested into him. I'm not gonna take the risk. We're gonna... They seem to be looting up right now. So now... Now, Mia is possessable, meaning I can possess her and get the most good value. So I just... So we can just sit here. I just did that to stall a bit of time. They have another car! But we're close to level 20. This Mia is crazy enough to go on her own to the pages. Ah, she heard me. Because although you can't see the... Bro, that was hardly even. Thank you, that's boss maxed out. Nah, I'm still gonna punch! You think I'm not gonna punch? No, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have maximum points, place down another unit, then go all the way over here to place down our boss. Now I got killed instantly, again. That's just because of how unlucky I am. Darn it. So, Dark Ones. Dark Ones at best, we can kill them. I do not remember where they were. It was a house. There they are. I'm gonna possess their car. This is kind of useless, but I'm just gonna do it for the heck of it. Now we wait for them to activate the Dark Ones, that way we have a reduced cost, because if we have a reduced cost, that means it won't cost as much. Now you're probably thinking, if they were to run into me... Come back over here. Alright, Mia. And then I'm literally going to do this. Unpossess. Summon boss. We killed him! Now, I said I don't use... Get... What? Destroy the book! Come on, we're so close! No! Oh! I didn't destroy it! We were so close! If Ash didn't use his ability, boy, we would have gotten that. Oh my goodness, my heart was racing through that entire time. So we lost. I did kind of say that at the beginning, but... Bro, if this guy didn't use his ability, boy, I would have gotten that page. 0 questions asked. So anyway, every Evil Dead game you should go in knowing you'll probably lose. So I already knew I was going to lose that, but... we could have at least still won. Now it's easy to win. Obviously, my playstyle is get to demon or my boss to level 5 and then zapping him a bunch of times. You're probably thinking, what causes you to do that? Well, that's where the skill tree comes in. And there's a variety of things. These are what helped. These 3 right here are what helped the most. Or these 4. There's heavy damage basic, increases damage dealt by basic units. Increases damage dealt by boss units, so Puppeteer. Kandarian Fury. The longer you spend possessing a unit, the more damage they can inflict. So every 1 second, we get 1% up to 10%. And again, if I can prestige, I can do more. And then there's Puppet Master Basic, increases the maximum health gained and damage dealt by possessed basic evil units. Now, I don't have to care much for this. This is just by basic units. We want possession. So I can take 1 point away and put it into something else's. Like, I don't know, Kandarian Fury. So now 2%. So save. And see, no changes. Now we obviously want a prestige so we can get that extra point in for Kandarian Fury. Because there's 5 you can do in total. Now these are the challenges, you can skip them, obviously. So like, instead of me having to do 2 million damage, I can just spend some spirit points, which you get from matches, to do more. But yeah, I'm getting a bit tired,